Good morning, guys. I am so excited. You remember when I did my bucket list video, I said this. I also want to book an all-inclusive package holiday. Don't lie, had this thought for the past like 4 months and I've been searching like TUI and everything and thought, if I just press one button, my flights, transfers, accommodation, all my meals and drinks are booked. Yeah, that. Well, I did it. I booked it. We are going to Malta right now. Gotta go to Manchester first though. Very important we don't go to the wrong airport. And I'm gonna go on my first ever all-inclusive package holiday. We're going to talk more when we get there. We're going to crunch the numbers while we're there. We're going to make different types of videos. We're going to look at the food, the accommodation, like literally one click and everything is booked. Your food, your drink, your transfers, your flight, your hotel. It was the most bizarre feeling booking this trip. But we're going to talk more about that when we get to Malta. I will see you there. Made it. Woohoo! I'm going to explain everything really soon. I should... Oh, yes, queen. Hey, girl. Nice. I've got plain face, plain hair. I smell like a plane. A lot has happened already. I'm tired. We've eaten, they kept the restaurant open for us because our flight was delayed an hour. We are here, we need to crunch numbers, we need to talk about what we're doing when we're here, but I am gonna save all that for tomorrow when I'm feeling a bit fresher. Is there a mini bar in here? Girl, don't you hide from me. We are in Malta. We are on an all-inclusive package holiday and I just want to run through a few things. Full disclaimer, I paid for this package holiday with TUI out of my own money, not affiliated with them whatsoever. So this is the DB Seabank Resort and Spa. It's a 4-star hotel. I went all-inclusive, gotta wear a wristband, and I chose a room upgrade, so I got a sea view and a total for 1 week all-inclusive with transfers, flights, hotel, all your food, all your drink, everything came to £315. Now that is slightly higher because I have a single supplement charge because I've come alone. If you travel, then your each per person is a lot lower. So it felt like a bit of madness yesterday getting off the plane. We just waited for our bags and then we had to go and find our TUI rep who told us which coach to go to. You just kind of follow the crowd.
We'll take it from the coach. Hello,
Seabank.
good evening. Seabank, coach number 60, outside and to the left.
Thank you.
Are you the Seabank?
Yeah.
How many people?
And everyone's trying to get to their coach and then you get on the coach and your rep will give you like commentary all the way.
Transfer representative taking you up to the Seabank Resort and Spa.
Gave me some really good little tidbits. And he called the hotel and they said they're keeping the restaurant open because our flight was delayed yesterday an hour. And I was like, I felt like a child. I literally felt like a little kid and someone holding my hand through Malta. Then I just came to my room and passed out. But today we have like an orientation. We don't have to go to it, but he was like, I'll meet you all downstairs at 10 and have a little 20-minute meeting where I can tell you a little bit about Malta, what you can do. I got given a pack, hold on. I've been given a lot of paperwork since I arrived. So I got given this before we got on the coach, and then I got given all these pieces of paper when I got to the hotel. There's lots of information in here on all the packages they try and sell you, of course. We'll try and find out the prices. Hopefully they'll tell us today at the orientation. It feels so weird. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble too much this morning. We're going to head out for breakfast, which is at the same restaurant. There's like loads of restaurants here and I'll get onto food at another point. But it's the same restaurant that they have breakfast or that they have the main dinner at. They have like 7 restaurants here and there's rules and restrictions, which I didn't think there would be. So we will talk about those, but I'll just go and sort myself out for just a moment. Let's go and see what all this all-inclusive package holiday deal is about. Let's see what breakfast is like. Please have hash browns. Please have hash browns! And that's where you come for all of your entertainment and unlimited beer. Oh, hits from Broadway musicals. Get in there. Global adventure, music from around the world, circus. They have entertainment. I love it. As it's off season, they're doing construction. It's pretty cold with this wind here. Look at this pool. It's massive. And there's the hotel. You come in summer, you'd never get the pool empty. Kinda wish it was summer. So the sea's literally right outside There's a little beach there, again, empty. I mean, it's warmer than the UK, so I ain't gonna sit here complaining. Oh my god! Oh my god! It's good! It's cold! So, can we get somewhere that it's not so cold next to this wall, maybe? Yeah, just come down for a walk next to the water, and gotta say, breakfast was alright. I didn't have much, just got a little small plate, had some little potato croutons, some fried tomatoes, some beans, and nice big coffee. Much important, very important. So good. It's fine. This is totally fine. I'm totally okay with this. Oh my god, I'm not! You're lucky you're pretty, Malta, even in this weather. Okay, running back to the hotel now. Goodbye. Got my orientation to attend. Can't miss that. Okay, so our little welcome meeting was quite fun. Told us all about different places of the island. We got a map, and then they just tried to sell us tours, which are very expensive. And I was thinking maybe I should just do one, and just so we can see what it's like. But the prices, guys, the prices. So the one he was trying to sell us on was the Heart of Malta, and for a 1 day, which is only on Thursdays, it's 59 euros. Yeah, I'm not doing that. We did get a map, so we are here right now. Today, I'm just gonna soak up the hotel and the all-inclusive goodness. Gonna go to the show tonight, gonna get lunch and dinner here, everything. We're gonna figure this hotel out today. And tomorrow, it looks like the weather is picking up. Oh, by the way, fun fact, Manchester Airport's closed and the flights are cancelled. Oh, the luck I have had, good lord. I think maybe St. Paul's Bay and up around here we'll explore tomorrow maybe. And then there's a massive Sunday market apparently over here. It takes 2 hours to get there via a couple of buses and some walking. Or I saw in reception they can offer you a tour for the day at the Sunday market for 10 euros return. Might consider that just because it's on the other side of the island. Then we got Gozo up here, this island. Might go and spend a day in there, get the ferry over, but I'm not going to do any tours. Let's do it by ourselves. I've got an hour to kill before lunch, so what do you do, like, with all that all-inclusive beer that's just hanging around downstairs? Pre-lunch beer, maybe? Well, I didn't say that, you said that. I'm going to the bar. The only beer for the all-inclusive that's on tap is Budweiser and Carlsberg. But a view? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, but I'll take it. And lunch was actually really, really good. As soon as I found the pasta station on my second visit up, you know when you just get that big bowl of pasta and it's everything you've ever dreamed of, just saucy carbs. Yeah, me too.
Are you ready for the show? Very well. So then, let the birthday show begin.
Okay, so I've been taking some notes, I've been exploring a lot, so there will be a Malta vlog, but I just wanted to round this first impressions video up with some first impressions. I can only speak for the hotel that I'm in, and again, it's the DB Seabank Resort and Spa. It's an all-inclusive resort anyway. I'm going to do a separate video on whether it's worth it, and we crunch some numbers, see how much it would cost if we did this independently, things like that. One thing I did notice, so there's like 6 or 7, I think 6 restaurants. The main restaurant of the hotel you can use all day, every night, no reservations needed, and all the others you have to book in advance. But they are included. Then there is a disclaimer saying you can only use the other restaurants once per 7 days in your stay, which is fine. But after looking at the menu, I actually believe I get better choice and options going to the main big restaurant than if I went to any of the others. Also, it being low season, in winter, one, it's the perfect time to visit Malta because it's sunny outside. It's still like jeans jacket weather, especially when the sun drops as well, because it gets pretty cold. But it's just beautiful. It's just right. But with it being low season, a lot of activities aren't on in the all-inclusive resorts, and the restaurants aren't open every single night except for the main one. So when I found out I had to book these restaurants, I was like, this seems like I don't book restaurants or reservations, and it's almost like, it feels like more work. That's genuinely how it felt. It felt like just a little bit more work than I would if I went anywhere else. Now, someone asked me on Instagram the other day, do you find that you're eating in more and drinking in more because it's all included? And yes, 100%, absolutely. Because one, it's like, well, I've already paid for all of this. So why would I go and spend money anywhere else when I can get unlimited food and alcohol right here included in my price? Which has its pros and cons, because the pro is if you don't want to go out for the day and you want to be lazy by the pool or in your hotel room and just like plod around like I'm doing today, then you can just eat and eat and eat and drink and drink and drink, and you don't have to worry about any of that. Definite pro. Con is that it doesn't push you to find other places. Now, whilst you'll see in the videos when I've gone out for like full days, I've eaten lunch at different places, which is fine because I have to, but I completely agree. It's definitely got its pros and cons. I've been really lucky with the food here. I think it's top notch. Like, every time you go down for dinner, it's something completely different. So you've got your salad section, your pasta pizza section. Some days, I didn't have my camera out when they did this, but like big, like traditional Maltese food in those big, like, you know what they kind of like cook paella in? Like those huge pans, they're like huge and bubbling, and they have loads of them at the back. They've got dessert sections, they've got like meat, vegetables, potatoes, whatever they're doing that night at the back. All the chefs are behind everywhere putting new fresh stuff up. So I can't complain about the food. I've been super surprised. I heard the other day that a lady on the table next to me asked for gluten-free bread and actually got some. So for this hotel, from what I know, any of my celiac friends out there, they do gluten-free bread, so I thought I'd throw that in there. I got a lot of questions about being vegetarian and vegan and things like that, and having different dietary requirements. From everything I've seen and eaten here, you are fine for this hotel. Again, it's gonna depend on the hotel you go to. Biggest thing I can recommend is going on like TripAdvisor reviews and using the search term. So if you're vegan or celiac or whatever, type that into the TripAdvisor reviews, and it'll bring up any reviews that mention that, and just kind of take your own kind of thing from that. But for this one, definitely, there's loads of vegetarian and vegan options and things like that in the main restaurant. So for this one, top notch. Very weird. I'm gonna leave on this one. It feels like they're holding my hand in a certain to a certain extent, like being picked up from the airport and like put on a little bus and looked after and then dropped off and like checked in, and then you have your welcome meeting, and that was actually really helpful, even though half the time they just try and sell you their tour packages, which are quite expensive. Really nice. Now, I'm going to leave that here for my first impressions. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a taste if you've never done an all-inclusive. My first day, I tried to do breakfast, lunch, dinner, all in the hotel and do as much as I can, go to the entertainment. Again, the entertainment, it's free, whatever, you might as well enjoy it while you're here. Those were my first impressions. And the next video I'm going to do is, are they worth it? I crunch the numbers, I figure out if I could have done it cheaper than what I paid through TUI, and things like that, and like compare and contrast some stuff and go into a little bit more detail. But for this one, I'm gonna leave it there. Really glad I did this. Hope you enjoyed it as well, and look out for the Malta vlog and the next video where we talk about money. Let me know down below, are you someone like me who just always for years has booked everything themselves, and then did you go on an all-inclusive? What did you think? Let me know what your thoughts are down below, and I'll see you in the next couple of videos. All right.